Welcome to a new Butlers and Box vlog, a morning routine, day in the life. So I just want to start out by saying I am so happy to be back on the scene. It has been a while since we have posted a video, but your girl has been re-evaluating herself, her household, and reconnecting with the era that the Most High has me in. So let's get started by getting ourselves together so that we can put our best foot forward. So as you see, we're starting out with a really simple skincare routine. Let's get them edges laid and them lips hydrated. And we're going to give ourselves a little hairstyle. So as I'm getting myself together, baby girl needs some attention. And mama loves to give her babies attention because they're not this age forever. So when they want you, give them all the love that they need. So, of course, I have in my mind where I want to wake up and get moving and get going. But when one of my children seems to need a little more attention, I stop. I have learned this, to just stop, slow down, and give them what they're needing. She is past 1 year old, but she still enjoys nursing. Where I want her to move on from nursing, she's not ready, and that's okay. So the Most High has blessed me to be able to still nurse, so we're going to keep nursing her. In the meantime, let's check our email. So here, Peyton can't seem to find what she wants to wear today. Mind you, we're not going anywhere. Daddy's at work all day, and we do not have the second vehicle right now. But like I tell her, put on what makes you feel good. And my Noah is always seeming to get in trouble for either body slamming someone or hitting someone. So I'm talking him through not hitting. The Most High would not like you to hit his children. You're not his only child. He has tons of us, and we all should be treated the same. I am finding much joy in the peace that I'm having in the moment of checking my email, making sure that I'm up to date with the campaign. We are ambassadors with the Cotopaxi, so I'm making sure that I'm up to date with all of my tasks. I am so proud to be an ambassador of this company. I have definitely been making sure that I stay hydrated lately. I think it's a big part of my skincare and the overall way that I've been feeling and my body. One way that I do that is I make sure that I add electrolyte packets to my water, and I will give you more detail about that later. So as she hydrates, I hydrate. We're going to go ahead and wrap up looking at our email and move on. So right now, I'm going into the children's room to make up their beds. Now, I do not make their beds up every day, but once a week, I do go into their room and make their beds super cute to give them motivation that cleanliness can make you happy. Organization can make you smile. Seeing things aesthetically pleasing it's good for the mental and the spirituals and the soul. So today is that day I'm making up their bed. So let's go over that. So let's take a moment and talk about RV bed making. First of all, as you see, Judah and Noah share a bed. They share space. And that's because Judah does not like sleeping by himself just yet. So Noah is it. He's the young one next to him. So he's the one that has to share space with him. Now, their mattress is absolutely on the floor under the carpet because we ain't got time for nobody else falling out the bed. We had to replace the floor. And in replacing the floor, we want to just make sure there's no falling out of the bed. So we put them low to make it more of a play area. Now, where we want to design this area more, maybe do some string lights where we may maybe add some art on the wall, where we may add more pillows and cozy things. Right now, we're definitely trying to save money to get a bigger RV so that they can have their own space. But for now, their bed is made up, and this is what it looks like. I think it looks rather neat. Let's go into Peyton's space. So Peyton is above Noah and Judah, and she definitely has a hard time making her own bed because she does not have a ladder yet. We are in between seasons of Sukkot and moving to the next location that his job has him stationed. As a lot of you guys know, if you follow us on Instagram or here on our YouTube channel, before I continue, don't forget to stop what you're doing, like this video, please comment below so that YouTube know that you like content like this, and subscribe. A lot of times we have so many views and not enough subscribers to match. So don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification button. But let's get back to it. So we are in between seasons, and we did Sukkot, and we traveled twice to in between Sukkot to spend time with my granny and my mom and my dad and my cousin, and then to go with our family with Goshen Group in Texas, and it was an amazing time. In those times, we don't really worry about any renovations, any decorations. We just be vibing out to the Most High's feasts, and then we had to go straight to New Orleans for hubby to get started on his new assignment. So we didn't have time to build no steps. So she has a hard time getting her bed. So I'm happy to make her bed for her. And Peyton really likes cute things. She loves when her bed is neat. She can't always do it herself, but she'll get the hang of it one day. So I'm making up her bed. As a lot of you guys know, in an RV, you can only really get twin size sheets, but their beds are not really twin sized. So you got to tuck a lot of the fabric. So I know if I struggle making up this bed, I know Princess does. So I'm happy to take this on for her so that she can enjoy her day with her cute outfit that she's gonna have on and her cute bed that's going to be made up absolutely perfectly. Now, as this video continues, you will see how hard it is making up RV bunks. Making up RV beds are difficult because there's 9 times out of 10 attached to a wall. I would totally love beddies for all of my children, especially when we get to the new RV. But those things are expensive. But I do have one on my bed, and it was worth the money. And there are 4 children. And 4 times the amount, that's kind of expensive. So for now, we'll just struggle making up the beds. Yeah. So if you haven't heard of Betty's, definitely look it up. And just when I thought I was done making up her bed, I saw that corner and I heard my mother's voice. You better tuck that corner. You better make that corner neat. So even in the RV, we're going to tuck that corner. All right, so let's move on to Jeremiah's bed. Now, Jeremiah got a fussing. He got a fussing because he's the oldest and he knows better. The way he told me, he made this bed up. And when I checked to see them bunched up covers, it kind of threw me off. But it's okay. But I'm going to be a good mama and a patient and a kind mom and realize just make his bed up like he did everybody else. Today is Mama show you how day. So I pulled his covers back and here I am tucking the covers like I like it. I like it neat and tight. So we're going to tuck his covers and we're going to get his... Now, real quick, it's much harder doing Jeremiah's, as you can see, because you got to hop your butt in that bed. He has a ladder, which is over on your right-hand side, but no one uses it because the dresser is kind of in the way. So y'all should have seen me doing these acrobatics, trying to get in and out of this bed, but your girl did it. Okay, we got that sheet tucked, and let's get this top quilt tucked and get this bed done. All right, so here I go, hopping up in this bed again, but I lost my breath, but I'm going to get it. Give me a second, baby. Your mama going to get this comforter, this quilt tucked. All right, here we go. So we're going to keep on making this neat, just like everyone else is, and we're going to get this tucked behind this mattress. And his bed is going to be ready for the day. All right, let's keep it moving. As I do the voiceover on this video, I'm realizing how much a bed would definitely make this so much easier for all of us. They literally just zip their comforter up and their bed is made every single day. So that may be something we definitely invest in with the new RV. It's definitely a game changer to the aesthetics of a room. I'm just saying. All right, beds are made. Let's get to the kitchen. So first thing I'm going to do is start clearing out the cabinet, the counter area, because we did have hot chocolate and coffee this morning. So the kitchen is a little mess. And then I did not clean the air fryer out last night, so that's still in the sink. But as always, baby girl needs a little more attention. She got hit in the head with the cabinet door. So let's get her quiet before we continue. So, like a lot of mothers, we are totally used to keeping it moving with the baby on our hip. So, I'm holding Tora and I'm going to get started on oatmeal because I have not made Jeremiah a nice homemade warm pot of oatmeal in about a week. So, today is his day. So, we're putting the water in the pot. Now, let's talk about pots real quick. So, currently, I have electric pot and electric skillet. And it's super easy to use because it uses the electricity at any RV spot, which is already prepaid for when you book your area. But I have learned it's not the healthiest thing to use because of the coating that's on there, and they're easy to clean. But and we are totally running fast forward towards healthier everything. So you won't see me using a sugar. You'll see me using maybe like monk fruit or stevia, or like with these apples, you won't see me add any sweetness. I'm going to let the fruit sweeten itself. But we are in the market for a cast iron skillet. Like I said, hubby just started his new, it's not a new position, but it's the next. So with his job, he moves from state to state. And we just started. So when you get to your new area, you don't be spending money real quick because you got to wait for another paycheck. So cast iron skillet is on our list. I can make all the things that I'm making now. Plus, our oven doesn't work. So when we get the new RV, we can definitely use the cast iron skillet to make things in the oven and on top of the stove as well. So for now, we're going to do what we can with what we have. And we're going to use this non-stick skillet. And we're going to saute with some cinnamon and butter, some apples to put on top of the oatmeal with some grainless granola. Peyton doesn't like oatmeal, so I'm going to make her some eggs. So let's get breakfast started. So I want to take some time and talk about this new era I'm in. Now, the era is not new, but my mindset is definitely new in the space that I'm in. And that is homemaking. That is taking care of my household, from anything to preparing us for the winter, from making sure we have nice, healthy meals, hearty meals, making sure that everything is organized and neat and clean, to making sure we're spiritually reading our Bible and our clothes are fitting and we feel good and we look good and all the things, right? So before now, I used to fight the idea of being in the home all day, every day. And recently I have cut out sugar. For the most part, I mean, I still get it in my coffee here and there. And sometimes I still like a good old apple pie, okay? And but for the most part, I've cut out sugar and too many carbs. I have noticed with cutting the drug of sugar, my mind has been happier. I can see the bright side of things. There's supplements that I take, but I'll get to that in just a second. But it is crazy how when you cut sugar or bad things like processed foods out of your diet, how your mind can start to see things better and clearer. And that was my first thing I've done in order to see and accept the era that I'm in of homemaking, of not rushing what I have to do inside of the home and taking pride in what I have to do inside of my home and making it a vibe. It's been game changer. So as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I have been on my water and my electrolytes. So I use Element electrolyte packets. My children love them. My husband loves it. I love it. And my favorite flavor is mango chili. It has your sodium, your magnesium, and the potassium you need to stay truly hydrated. So don't forget to check the description box below for the link and give it a shot. All right, so the eggs are done, the oatmeal and everything is done. So now it's time to make everyone's bowl while Judah has a temper tantrum. But guess what we gonna do? We gonna keep it moving. So here is the grainless granola I was telling you guys about, and I get this from Trader Joe's. So definitely check it out. It is super tasty. I love it even in yogurt or even by itself. So give it a shot. So we're gonna go ahead and make everyone's plate. Now, a lot of my homemakers, just like me, know that simple tasks as cooking 2 to 3 times a day, making multiple children's meal, like having a big family is a vibe, but it comes with big vibe energy. So let's get everybody's plate made. We're going to speed up this video here so that we can all sit down and eat and just take a breather. So as I said previously, I have cut carbs down a whole lot. So I just got eggs, cheese, apples sauteed with no sweetener, cinnamon, butter, and my grainless granola. And that's what I'm going to eat for my breakfast. I do take this time when we actually all get to sit down. Stop moving your legs. Stop moving and just sit together to ask them how they're feeling. To see if there's anything they want to talk about. Is anybody feeling a certain way? Here's what's on mom's mind. I have an idea. How are you feeling about being in New Orleans? How did you feel about Sukkot? This is the time around the dinner table where we talk, reconnect, because even in a small space, we seem to get a little too busy. All right, feeding time is up. Let's get back to it. We're going to fill this water pitcher, put it back in the refrigerator, and we're going to start cleaning up this kitchen. So let's get to it. So I have become a very big people watcher. So I'm watching the people across the street because we know we're in New Orleans, baby. So I see some things going on. But I watch out of the window and out of the door all day long. But I like having my home opened as I teach my children and clean the house and do all the things. So let's refill our pitcher, continue to drink our water, and let's get this kitchen done. All right, so we have eaten and it's time to take our supplements. We have here passion flower and lemon balm. It helps me with staying calm and stress support. We're going to talk about these nails in a minute, but these are the supplements that I take every single day and sometimes 2 times a day. You guys have to take a time to realize that when you are in an RV and you're a mom in the house all day with 5 children, it becomes a lot, and you have to be okay to say, I need some extra support mentally and emotionally to stand strong in the home while my husband works outside of the home, because we know that everyone has a job to do. So these 2 supplements definitely help me. And I also take my moringa, which helps me with all of the nutrients and minerals that my body needs to stay to stay strong. So now quickly, the nails that I'm wearing are press-ons, y'all, from Amazon, and I've been trying to get them off, but they won't come off. But I guess that's cool because I've washed dishes and bathed children, and it's been 3 days now, and they ain't popped off yet. So the link to these nails will be in the description box below because it looked like I went to the nail shop, but we saving money, so I ain't been to no nail shop. All right, guys, let's keep this video rolling. All right, y'all, so we are almost done cleaning the kitchen. I like to clean my kitchen after each meal. It's a lot of work and it can get like irritating and like you just totally over it. But I don't like to clean up something that has already been done before I start something new later on. I would rather just go ahead and clean up that mess so that when it's time for me to do something different, I have a fresh start. So we're going to go ahead and get this air fryer done. And while looking at this video, I had a thought that my yaya told me and reminded me of. And that is, don't always let the kids see the back of you. Washing dishes, folding clothes, cleaning, cooking. Sometimes turn around, take your apron off, and let them see you play. Which we do a lot of playing. But that's just something I want to tell other mothers out there. We know homemaking is our jam. And we do try to embrace it. But sometimes take the apron off, take the towel off the shoulder, sit down with your children, and let them see you play. All right, y'all, so we are done cleaning the kitchen. I'm going to throw this sweater on because it is chilly outside. But I like my door open. I like the fresh air. And I like to still look cute, even though I ain't going nowhere all day. So we're going to throw this cute little sweater on. And we're going to round these children up so that we can get ready to pray our day in. Thanking the Most High to be together, to be here. Thank the Most High that our hubby has work. Thanking the Most High that we are healthy, that we ate, that we're clean, that we have warm clothes, and we have all the things. So let's moisturize our lips again and get ready to get these kids together so that we can pray and get our day started. So let's get it. And so every time we come to a new RV park, we have to find the east. So the east is in a different place today. So I had to remind the children of that because we pray towards Jerusalem. And that's what it says in scripture, to pray towards the Jerusalem, where the Most High can hear you anywhere, but he did give you instruction. So we try to follow instructions. So I tell Judah, get his butt up off the couch. You can't pray sitting down, so ain't nothing wrong with you. And you can't pray with a toy in your hand, so put the toy down. And we're going to turn towards the east and raise a hallelujah. For the Most High is good, and he has kept us yet again. So let's pray. So I give everyone words of affirmation, and let's get this day started. Noah's going to start on his schoolwork, and everyone else has a task. But thank you again for letting us into your home today. So even though doing her hair was not part of today's video, baby girl is going to close out this video with me. Thank you guys for allowing us in your home for another Butler's Unboxed video. Now, where the content is going to start looking a little different is just the season and the era that I'm in. I'm learning and I'm starting to embrace homemaking and all things, making sure my family is well taken care of and provided for inside of the house. Where even though I want a farmhouse, but my house is on wheels, I don't have to sacrifice not having one as I try to create that here in the RV. So thank you again for watching another Butler's Unboxed video, and we cannot wait to see you in the next one. Shalom. Say shalom. You want to say bye? Say bye. That's all y'all gonna get. Bye.